Yo, 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 what is up, you guys? What is up? What is up? We back for the Out of the Park baseball extravaganza. We'll say that. We'll say that. We'll say that. Like I said, we're gonna be playing Out of the Park 27. I've been hearing some real good things about it, man. Some real good things. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about, man. So you know what I like to do. I like to do the I like to do, play around with the settings, and then ultimately I like to start off my whole thing, that I do every year, you know what I'm saying? Start off with MLB, and then I start off with uh the gamblers. That's my thing. I do that. I do that. So we're gonna check it out, man, and see what it's really about, man. Not really um sure, what's changed for real. Didn't watch too many videos, but I do like the fact that um, they release it every year and they actually try to fix the game. You know what I'm saying? Because there are other gaming, we'll say gaming companies that don't really fix their games, you know? And that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like you be trying to play the game and you would think, oh well, you know, I- you watch the trailers and then it's like, damn, the game ain't really changed, you know? So for me, I enjoy that. I enjoy um I enjoy, watching how out of the park baseball has changed, man. And they make it accessible, one, and then two, it's really cost efficient, man. Like you could buy this game for what, like $50? It's cost efficient, man. Rather than buying what's that, MLB the Show and shit, and it ain't even you're not even getting the value that you think. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. There are things that you have to do different, whether it be because MLB wants you to, but I find it really cool in my opinion. Right. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So usually when I start this thing off, man, I look at the settings, man. Try to fuck around with it a little bit. I try to go to the settings, man, and I fuck around with it. Just looking at the stadium, right? I created shit like that, right? And then other times, I go to the global settings and I change some things around. That's my thing, right? Go around. I usually start right here, man. Right now, I don't know about y'all, but I like to do it at 100. I like to keep it simple, right? I get it. The 20/80 scale is what the scouts really focus on per se. But I don't really like that shit. Like I want it cut and dry. You either 100 or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. So um, that's what I do. Then I go per se. Let's see. I go. Look at injuries. Obviously, I keep that the same. Nicknames, I do like that. Don't really change too much anything right here per se. But I do like the chemistry, I do like the morale, and I do like personalities. I like that a lot. Because you gotta know who you're getting at times. You gotta know you're getting at times. So face gen, I like that. I think everybody got pretty much faces. So I do like that they fixed that this year. because sometimes you have people starting off that don't have no faces and shit like that. And then it's like this long thing where what's the word I'm looking for? Where you gotta update every picture and shit like that. So I don't too much be liking that shit. So let's see. Trade difficulty. So it's like on the hard scale. So that's cool. And I like this whole thing with difficulty. Right. I like that part. That part is really, really cool. Because it's gonna change the whole game and it's gonna make it harder to trade. I just like that. So I'm not gonna do no almanac shit for real. Not really. So then we get to MLB and stuff. So I did the expansion, well, not the expansion draft, but that's coming up. So I find that to be kind of cool. Um, let's see what else I do. See what else I did. Change some shit. I don't too much change anything on the rules per se. At least not yet. I like to see what it does automatically with the evolution of the evolution of the game. Just what happens. I like to keep it like that. I like the DH rule. Although I think when I get to the point where I make my new league, I'm thinking I might go back to the old days where the pitcher hits. I might do that. Right? So in the new league that I make, I always try to make sure we can have draft picks, but I also like to have major league contracts for certain players because certain players don't need to go to the minor leagues. That's just what it is. Now, you wouldn't have no 17-year-old playing in the major leagues, right? If he ain't ready. But if he is, whatever. So I like that part about it. But I might not do it this time. I might not do it this time. So let's see. So I want to make this a little bit more. Let's say, let's say 105 million. Let's say that's a good baseline after that. Let me say 85 for that. Let me say some merchandising about 45. Yeah, that gives people a little bit more. So the owner can decide the budget per se in this league per se, but I always like you get some more cash, you get some more cash. You feel me? So I like that kind of shit. Let's see what else I like here. 30. So it might go up actually in team share. So inflation 1-2%. We'll say we'll say 4 to -1. We'll say that. So it go up and down a little bit more. Let's see. All right. So I don't really change. Like I said, I really like the automatic evolution of the league, right? Just see what happens, right? You might make the pitching go up, might make the pitching go down. You might add a team, you might add a little bit of team, whatever. So I think 162 is perfect. That's just what it's always been. I don't think I don't I don't know. I don't think you should change that per se. And as far as MLB, I don't really change too much though. Not really. But this is what I do like though. This is what I do like. I try to make sure that everybody, every country can get every once in a while get a what do you call it, international free agent, right? Now I don't do everything on this one, but when it comes to the international free agents, I try to do every single country because I like it. Because there's a lot of countries out there that don't necessarily get like players for real. So I like that part about it. You know, I had a player on like last year. He was from the Cook Islands. He was one of the best players. So I like that shit. North Korea, right? Had a real good player from was that Palau? Somebody let me know if I said that right. But I like that shit. Yeah, we'll keep it right there. We'll keep it right there. Yeah, we'll keep it right there. Yeah, we'll do that. International free agent, right? And then international discoveries. Yeah, and we'll do. That's what we'll do. All of them. I like the independent, like finding a like star player from the independent league. That's always a fun thing, man. When you see that, like when you see that shit, that's kind of cool. Cause you'll be like, yo, what is that? Like the independent league got a 5-star player? You gotta do some scouting for that though. Yeah, you gotta do some scouting for that. And I don't mind it. Croatia, right? That's one of the things that I like. I like a person from Croatia. I had somebody from Fiji too. That was kind of cool. Iran, Iraq. You know, I had somebody from the Ivory Coast be real good too. That's that fun shit. Like I said, so what you'll see from me on this particular streams and when I do out of the park baseball, because I want to get more consistent with it. You know, I want to get consistent with it to the point where I do it more often than not. You know, like I said, I really want to get the most out of this and just keep playing. You know, like I said, and what kind of got me started was this guy, Ozzy Villain. Like he was like playing this, and he was making like videos, like actual, like he was actually making the decisions in real life. Like it was so cool. So I was like, you know what? I want to stream the game too. So I kind of fucks with it. Like I say, I want to get his channel some more love too, because I be focused on my other channel, football frame of mind. So I kind of want to give his channel some love too. God damn, it really is a lot of countries out here, bro. Iceland. I think I had a player from Iceland. Kosovo, Macau, Madagascar. Like, I don't even know they got baseball there. But fuck it. We gonna enjoy it though. Niger, not the other way around. I'm trying to be out here saying crazy ass shit. Nah. Sierra Leone, Yemen. Yeah, Yemen. Yemen? Is it Yemen? Yeah. Yeah, you can't forget Canada, can you? I ain't forgetting that, did I? All right, let's see. And then default player origin. I mean, Like I said, it'll get a bunch of those, man. But like I said, I really like to do the international free agents, man. I like to have them a lot to choose from, you know. So, um, we might do 22 for that. Well, you know what? You know what? Nah, we'll just do a default. We'll do it. Yeah, we do default that. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. No, we'll keep the highest baseball quality. We'll try to do that. So we'll keep it like 3 stars or higher, which makes it cool, man. Keeps let you find some really good players. So we keep it like that. But the draft, like I said, once we get deeper into the save, I think we'll do a lot more than that. But for the most part, it'll be all right. Let me see. I'm streaming other places too, so I'm trying to make sure that everything is good there, as well as it is looking good there. All right, it is cool, cool. All right, so yeah, do a little bit of that. Let's see, 5 man rotation. I think that's fine. You know, allow two-way players. That's cool. Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much the settings I use, man. That's pretty much it, man. Um, don't really do too much else besides those things, unless I find something later that I don't particularly like. All right. So, like I said, we get into the team, right? So obviously, I'm the GM and I am the manager. So I like to do I like to hire my own staff, right? So of course, when you do the expansion draft, they give you the option to like have get a chance to have like the coaching staff be excuse me. You get a chance to have the coaching staff kind of set up for you and stuff, but I don't really like that per se. You know, I like to go and steal other people like managers and stuff, you know. But I'm fair with it. You know, I like to go, to the good teams and still they guys, you know. Right? So that's kind of like to do sometimes. I play on commissioner mode a little bit. But I play on it. I ain't gonna say a little bit. I play on it a lot because I just like to create my own little thing. You know, like just yeah, like my own little universe, as it says on the title picture, title on the thumbnail and the title and shit. I like to do that. You know, so let's see what I'm looking for. All right, so my bench coach kind of want to be able to do everything. You know, you want to teach hidden, right? So if you can teach hidden, so but I also like to have like young guys too. You know, Yeah, I like to have young guys doing that, you know. So, but that's always a tough thing to do, man, because you can have young guys, but sometimes they not really there. But also like to have it to where my coaches on my staff can get opportunities to do like bigger things on the game. So, let me get Josh Carver, get your job over there, be my bench coach. Nice $400,000 salary. So then I look for a guy that's good at hitting. So I take this guy, Ryan Ellis. Yeah, get you a manager job later on. You come on, be my hitting coach. Pitching. Let's find a young guy. Let's go Tyler Sims, man. Let's go Tyler Sims. Yeah, he got a nice pitching style, so he can teach pitching real good. Let's go Tyler Sims. Let's get a little bit because I like my run, like I like my bench coaches to do a little bit of everything. You know, I want them to have a little bit of this, have a little bit of that, but also like be able to venture off on some things, maybe. So we'll get Osama Mock. Yeah, we'll get you, and you're going to be a base coach. Well, it's not going to be your dream job per se, but you got to start off somewhere. Let me go first base for you. And then uh, let's see anybody was yeah. Uh, let's try to find somebody else. Let's see. Internationally, I found somebody earlier. Was it Durham? Was it Louisville Bats? There we go. All right, I need you to get your hit. I should just say like 100 right there. So like 100 right there. So like 153. Add that. Add like some ones to it. You know what I'm saying? Add like some ones to it. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Because he 50 anyway, so yeah, he 50. Go get you and put you at the third base coach. So you bring him home, player. All right. And then that should take care of all of the that should take care of the like the coaching staff per se. Yeah, that should take care of the coaching staff. All right, so now we gotta get our front office together. All right, so change this to scouting rankings. All right, so what we looking for is actually, let's customize it. I want the age on there. Age. Yep. Let's save the view. That's the global. All right, cool. So I'm looking for youth exuberance, right? So Bobby Owen is young. Actually, put him in the GM. Bring him in. Assistant. All right, then Eric changed to a black dude. I don't know why I did that shit. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but that's kind of how he has no history. So, scout director. All right, cool. So then that kind of creates the dream team, bro. That's the dream team, man. Yeah, that's the dream team, man. Yeah, that's the dream team, bro. Oh shit, we need a trainer. So that's tough. That's always a tough one. That's always a tough one, man. Because you want like the perfect trainer. Like the perfect trainer that's like good at every fucking thing. Yeah, so you wanna get a guy with everything. So I go Gabrielle, man. I think we'll fix some of this shit up a little bit. Just add a one to everything. Unless it's like 17 and then there ain't too much you can do for that. I remember one time I made like my trainer into like a coach. And that was kind of fun to see how you go from that part to the other one. So he's pretty good, man. Let's see a training focus, man. So we want to do prevention. We want to stop people from getting hurt, even when it's a sport that you're gonna get hurt anyway. You could per se get hurt anyway. So, but that's cool. That's cool though. So, all right, now we have created the dream team. Yeah, now we got the dream team, man. All right, we got the owner. I mean, we got myself. You got the assistant GM. You got the bench coach. You got all of that. Now, what I like to do, because I used to be like old school and write this shit down, but then I realized all you had to do was shortlist everybody, and that's how you can keep track of all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep track of everything. All your people on your staff, see where they at, where they going, what kind of teams they going to, and everything, right? And you can make them use your strategy per se, right? Make them use your strategy and things like that. And I like that part of it a lot. Like that's the fun part about the game per se. Yeah, that's the fun part about the game. if you ask me, right? Well, there's some pretty cool prospects on here, man. But that's not really what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is it's a certain screen I'm looking for, and I don't really know how to find it. It's not this. It's staff roles. There we go. All right. So Sama Mack teaches the catching. Carver teaches the infield. Mock teaches the outfield as well, and then Carver teaches the thing. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And everybody seems to be chilling right now. Ain't no crazy thing. I want to put a little bit more on my budget, so I'm gonna say 37 million put into player development, right? So ain't too much budget for that. So you guess you go up and down per se, man. I don't know why I like this logo, right? But that's one of the logos that I always go back to, you know, the oilman of Syracuse, you know. I like that a lot. So let's set this thing up, man. Let's set this thing up. So we're gonna see this expansion draft. Whoever just joined watching the video, man, I appreciate you, man. Welcome. Um, let's see. So expansion draft, man. God damn, they always give them the first pick, man. That's like stupid. All right, whatever. But we ain't even there yet. So let's go. Let's go to expansion draft. Let's see what we got here. All right. So we're trying to see everybody wanna do that. Motherfuckers ain't gonna make the tournament. Ain't gonna make the tournament just yet. So I ain't had nobody on that team. That's for sure. Hopefully we win in my universe rather than the other way around. All right. So who they pick? They pick Mick Abel. So he on the Phillies right now. At least from what I heard. So he's on the Phillies. So that's pretty cool. All right. But look them. I'm just playing if it's a kid watching. My bad. But all right. So your first player, it's gotta be somebody that you can either use or trade, right? I don't really want to draft nobody that's hurt because what's the point, right? Because either way, we're gonna be terrible this season, right? So the goal is to obviously because I put the expansion people draft first anyway, right? So my goal is to get somebody I can use per se, like right now. You know, I like the way that looks though, man. How they kind of moves as you click on it. I kind of like that. That's a cool ass thing. I could go Casey Mize because he was actually pretty good last season. Really good, actually. That'd be a good first starter, honestly. If I was looking for somebody that could take the ball per se, he's an all star. Not the greatest fastball, but definitely enough to get it done. Right. Anytime we can anytime I guess we can take something away from the Dodgers, that's a pretty good ass thing. Right. Mentor out for 6 weeks would actually not be that bad. Wouldn't be that bad. Wouldn't be that bad. Let's see. 'Cause, I mean, technically the season don't start until well, yeah, he will miss that motherfucker. All right, we got Luis Hill. He was rookie of the year. Remember him? He got a great fastball, like a great fastball. Uh, we got a great slider too. Good changeup. Mm, I don't know. I guess the first one would be Casey Myers, man. I wouldn't mind taking Casey Myers. He's an all-star last year, so I wouldn't mind taking him. All right. So then Jose Ferrer. So we got a 4 ERA with Washington last year. He got 11 saves. Got a pretty good fastball. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what Bessia got. So Bessia would be like so he wouldn't be a starter because he don't have no stamina for it. So you would have to put him in the thing. But I really like my closers to have like I really like my closers to have a good fastball per se. That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like. So, but setup guy, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a setup guy. Wouldn't mind a setup guy. All right. So I guess I'm just look at starters per se, and we kind of do it that way. So it's not like you just going on and on and on, one pick at a time, right? But let's see. So I guess we'll look for like people that'll help us at least kind of win. Ooh, they got Ryan Weathers. Ugh, that hurt a little bit. I would love getting him. I like me some Ryan Weathers. If you ever heard him talk, man, he's so country, bro. You can tell he's from the South. But I hope he does good with the Yankees, though. Let me get Brian Bell. Let's see. Then let's go down a little bit. Cause I'm looking for a fastball. That's what I like. I like velocity. I'm not really sure when I became a velocity guy, but that's kind of what I like. God damn, man, Bobby Miller was like supposed to be really good at one point, man. I don't know what happened, dog. I don't know what happened, man. Like he was struggling in with the Dodgers in 24, and I think he got hurt. Then he came back. He went to Oklahoma, guess AAA for them, and it wasn't much better. And then he was with the Dodgers a little bit, and then he still didn't look that good, man. But you know, he is out for a while, so I don't really want to draft nobody that's kind of hurt right now. So I'm gonna take a look at John. Was that John Carlos or Juan Carlos Lara? Does that look like he with the what is that? The Shrimps from Gwinnett? That's Atlanta's AAA thing. So not the best, but he could develop into like a 2.5 star player. So that'd be cool. But I'm gonna go with what is. Let me get Luis Hill. So I got 3 starters. Let's see, Sandy Gaston or Gaston. He got really good fastball, man. It could develop into a nasty fastball. So I ain't in AAA right now, so fuck it. Our team just gonna be the team that everybody go to right now. We get some young flamethrowers and shit. Um, Ben Brown. So he's a starter, but he got four pitches. Okay, so he got four. Okay, so he got a fastball, slider, curveball, and a changeup. So fastball, obviously the money pitch. He's a big guy too. He's a big guy, 6'6". So I don't mind Ben Brown. I don't mind Ben Brown. Come on. All right, so they got actually got some players. So we got Ben Brown, so they went Francisco Pena. Let's see. See, all the good guys, they hurt, man. I don't know. It's something about Bobby Miller, man. It's something about Bobby Miller. Man. Maybe we can fix Bobby Miller. Maybe we can fix him. So he's on injury list for 15 days, and then eight. He got 8 to 9 weeks on the disabled list, right? He's 26, man. So what else? What really could we get out of him? Like 4 years and shit. Yeah, we get like 4 years out of him. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Because if not, we just go like somebody with a relief pitcher or something like that. Something like that. All right. Let's get this rotation together. Because the bats, we'll do that later. Because I think it's like slim pickings for real. It's going to be slim pickings, man. All right. So Ronaldo, Yain, he got great stuff, but you don't know where it's going. That's the problem. You don't know where it's going. So I'm gonna go Julian Fernandez. I'm gonna go Julian Fernandez. Let me get him. He'll be a good guy coming off the bullpen. Let's see. So then um Halverson. He's in AAA right now? Shit. The Rockies need everything they can get. And Halverson. For control too, just a little bit. Shit, Enrique, yeah. Shit, you come on. Anybody I can take from the Dodgers, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. So let me see. All right, so designate them for assignment so I can see where I'm at. All right, so boom, 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 boom. We knew that. So Vessi is like the closer right now, which I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I like my closer to have a nice fastball. So all right, so we looking okay. All right. Jorge Makala. He in AAA right now? Like that. He'll be in the league now. All right, let's see. Jose Ferrer. We knew that. We knew that. He got no control for real. All right. Tayron Guerrero. And the and not the Celtics. I want to say the Celtics so bad. And Boston has him right now. Well, they don't anymore. All right. So now let's see. I'm trying to see what it typically looks like. If I can tell just a tad. Just a tad what it looks like. So we got set up, man. All right. So we're gonna need like some long relief guys. right? So you don't have to you don't have to go all in like on. I guess you say you don't have to go all in on your starters and everything, right? Because one thing about like my strategy on here is um I really like to have my pitchers pitch a certain amount, right? Because once I make my new league that's like kind of gonna give a AFL, NFL type feel, right? You know, where the AFL in football was the league that kind of competed with the NFL before they merged, right? Um, that's kind of how I wanted to in this universe per se, just to make it more fun and just to see how one league grows and the other one changes without my input per se, right? So this whole expansion draft, like that shit's cool. That shit's cool. But like I said, long relief though. Say he in Oklahoma. Fucking anybody I can take from the Dodgers, I'ma do it. All right. And I've heard Griff McGarry before. I've heard of him. Heard of him. Let me see some history. All right. So he's a 30. Well, goddamn. So he was drafted by the Rangers 31st round in 27. And then, but he didn't sign. So then he went fifth round out of University of Virginia. And then the Nationals picked him up. And then he didn't make the team. So he went back to the Phillies. Hmm. So he doesn't have like control or anything, right? His control is like, although they do say that his um his control isn't, they don't know yet. Like the accuracy is kind of low on that scouting. But he's got a good fastball and he's got a good slider. And he's got a pretty good curveball per these metrics per se. So I'll give him a go. Like I said, we just trying shit right now. We're not really going all in for real right now because we're an expansion team, man. Expansion teams really don't do that well. I mean, everybody not the Las Vegas team in hockey where they just damn near make it to the Stanley Cup final in their first year and shit. So I really think that's it. I really think that's it per se. For the pitching staff, I think I'm pretty good here, right? I got my long relief guys, emergency starter, right? Then we got um Bobby Miller, so that's pretty good. Not really sure on closer, but Bessie has got some good stuff though. So we'll see, man. And I think Casey Myers is like the perfect starter because he got, like I said, he got an all star. So that's pretty cool. So now we get into like the lineup per se, right? So this is where I kind of talk about strategy per se. So for me, I like to play a little bit. I want to say it's not small ball, so it's more like tactician. I like that kind of thing because I like to run the bases. So I'm looking for speed, right? Um, kind of play the old way. Let's steal some bases. Let's put some pressure on the pitcher to make better pitches. I like my pitch count for my pitchers to be 100. All right. I feel like I've watched enough baseball to really understand that the good pitchers after 100, like after 90, after 85, 90. things start to get bad per se, right? But I think after 100 pitches, that's when shit starts to get bad. You know, and I'm not even talking about like pitching per se, um, like going late into the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's the fourth inning, right? And you got 100 pitches already. I want you out of there. I don't want you pitching no more. Because at that point, we're risking injury, and let's say the game is still in the balance or we're winning. You know, let me take you out of there and let the bullpen work. Kind of sucks for the starter because you don't get to win per se all the time. Because sometimes you won't have your control and shit like that. But 100 pitches for me is perfect. And then for young pitchers, it's like 75 pitches. That's the max for me. Like if I just pick you in the first round and I give you a major league contract or whatever, um, I don't want you pitching that much. I don't want you to blow your arm out early, right? Now the bullpen is strict, like more strict, in my opinion. Like I don't like nothing more than 25. If you got a responsibility to get me into the next inning or give it to the closer, all I need is 25. If you can't get out of that inning with 25 pitches, we got a problem. You ain't gonna be there. So, but that's the strategy I like to use. I've been using it since like out of the park 20 25. Yeah, out of park 25, something like that. Yeah, no, I ain't that tired. But, but yeah, man. So that's kind of how I like it. But let's get into this. Let's get into the lineup, man. So obviously, you got. I think you start off with closer. I mean, catcher. That's like the best thing for me, right? So I'm looking for speed per se, right? So I don't know who Drew Malice is, but I need that. I need that speed, and he can steal too. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Actually, let me do some research so I can find out who he is. Right. So seventh round pick out of Missouri State. Shout out Missouri State. See, he was traded to Oakland. No, he's traded by Oakland when they were Oakland at the time to the Nationals, right? So Josh Harrison and some cash in 21. So he worked his way up there. So he what 28 right now? Fuck it. We'll take him. I'll take him right now. Usually I'm looking for youth, but I can't pass up on that. All right, first base. Let's see. Anybody fast at first base? So Tyler Black can play some first base for you. He can play some first base for you. And he's actually better at first base. But he's fast. Right? I like that. All right, let's go. Okay, so second base. Let's see. So Tyler Talbert, Kansas City, don't have no power, but he steals bags. And boy, we gonna steal some bags. We gonna steal some bags, bro. Let's see, University. So he went to UAB 2019. He 28. I'll take him. Let's see. All right, let's go third base. Let's see what we can find. Wilfredo Laura. He ain't the perfect player. Let's see, Richie Martin. He 31. Well, let's go youth though. Let's go youth movement. Let's go youth movement. All right, let's go left field. Obviously, gotta be fast. Gotta be. It ain't gonna hit that much. He ain't gonna hit that much, but he got a pretty good power though. Like he might get you about 15, 20 homers, man. Everybody knows after damn old 30. Blanco. Uh he's 30. Yeah, but he ain't gonna steal. He fast, but he ain't gonna steal right now. He 29. Justin Dean. Got some good defense too. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Justin Dean. Come on, Justin Dean. Let's go center field. I keep seeing Polanco, man. He hit 30. So, yeah, let's get Jonathan Thompson. Yeah. Get Jonathan Thompson, man. Shit. Yeah. We get him. All right. So, now let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's go and see what we got on the team. Let's see. So we should be good. All right, so we got yeah, catcher. That's what I was hoping for. So then I'm missing third base and a shortstop. Yeah, so missing third base and a shortstop. I'm trying to draft everything that I got right now. So I need third base should be fast. So let's go. Let's go Alfredo Velasquez. Yeah, I like that. And then shortstop per se gotta be kind of good unless we get somebody else. Well, let's go with Mondo Cruz, man. Yeah, Greg Jones, he fast as hell. Yeah. Oh man, that's a tough one. What else can he play? He plays second base too. He could be a better second baseman. Let's see, second base, shortstop, center field. Yeah. Hmm. But then why is his defense grade so low? Hmm. Hmm. Let me get Jones. I might regret that, but we can still get Armando. What up, dude? because I don't know if he got closing experience. But he did get a championship though, didn't he? He didn't get a championship with them. Oh well, that ain't that big a deal. All right. All right, so let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got here, man. So I really want him to be the closer and him to be the setup, man. And him to be another setup, man. All right, so he'd be in the seventh, he'd be in the eighth, and he'd be in the ninth. That's good. All right, so the best player is probably a Mondo. But Jake's got a good but he ain't fast though, so that's gonna change. Like for real. That's gonna change. Nick York, Mondo, Brooks Lee. Yeah, we gotta change some shit. Yeah, we gotta change some shit. Yeah, we definitely gotta change some shit. All right, so Tyler Black is at your first base. That's cool. Second base is gonna be Armando. Third base, Cobra at left field. Gonzalez at left field. All right, let me get Justin Dean. Justin Dean right there. Uh, Damn, Jason Cherio. That's Jackson brother. That's crazy. Right field, center field, left field. All right. So somebody in this one, what we got? All right. So Tyler Black. He's supposed to play first base. That's what we want. Second base was either gonna be Sosa. No, I tell you, kids is funny as hell. All right, second base. Second base. Yeah, that's a good prospect. Yeah, that's a real good prospect. But let me bring him up there. Mondo wasn't what I was looking for. All right, let's see. I want the whole thing. The whole thing. Find out where everybody at. The speed. Dean up there now. Tolbert up there now. Tyler, Wilfredo. Okay. So I actually want to bring him up. Bring him up to. Let's move him up to New York. Cool. Let's bring him up to New York. Armando Cruz is in Double A. He finna play right now. All right. See anybody else? Feel. And bring him up right now. We will find a place for you. Find a place for you, buddy. All right, cool. So it's a couple people that need to go down now. That we don't really need per se, but I need that too. So DH is a spot. So somebody that hit real good. So Mondo Sosa. They said he don't run that fast. Replace him with Cruz. And then he don't necessarily play second base that well. So, but like I said, we're not really in the mood to worry about who good and who ain't for real. Let's see third base. All right, so Tolbert can play some third base. So we'll put him with Young. Yeah. And then DH could be. Nah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, DH could be Laura. Then you got Drew, Dean, and then I need base. I need third base. Third base. Yeah. Yeah. So we're at third base. So then I need a left fielder, which should open up either Phil. He can't play that. He can play that really good. Okie dokie. Then we got Jonathan Thomas. All right, so let's move that shit to where I like it. Tyler Black. Shortstop. Yeah, I gotta change that. Yeah, Greg Jones at shortstop. Yeah, Greg Jones at shortstop. And then that opens up center field for Jonathan Thomas. All right, so Greg Jones, shortstop. Armando Cruz. Shortstop. Well, he's at second base. So, Armando Cruz, second base. Shit. October was at third. Here, third base. Rita Ora. DH. Drew is the catcher. Justin Dean, right field. Jonathan, center field. And Wilkerson, left. Yeah. All right, now let's work on this depth chart. Because it shouldn't change if I don't want it to. All right, cool. All right, that's cool. Now let's do this chart. So I'll keep that minor league promotions. We'll let the GM do that. Free agent release. We're gonna do that. I do that. I do that. I do that. I do that. Set the budget and stuff. You know what? I'll do that too. Combine. I'll let you do that. Drafting, trading, releasing, promotions, development. I'll let you do that. Then I want control over the development lab, and that's all. That's cool. But let's see. Edwin Diaz. See the US, man. What y'all got? What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, man? We got that's a shame, bro. We be having the best team sometimes. We don't be doing shit. Brazil. All right, let's get that right there. Okay, dokie. All right. Yeah. All right, let's save it so we can, just in case the game crash, y'all know how it be doing. For the game crash. All right, let's go to opening day, man. Let's get one game in. Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn! Hold up! Hold up! All right, hold up! Hold up! Can't have my chair doing that, man. Can't have my chair doing that, man. All right, let's see. Personal message. Let's see what we got. Personal message. Personal message. Let's see what you find down there. What you find? Jose. He a rookie ball. Expectations don't suck. That's their expectation, I guess. All right, let's see. Let's get this thing. The New York Gamblers, my dog. All right. Bobby Miller should be back. All right, so yeah, they start fucking with shit. All right, so Kyle Hurt. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Did I draft him? I probably did. My bad. All right, Bale. That rings a bell. Yeah, what to dudes that don't need to be on the team, bro. What is Tyler Black? Yeah. Tyler Black at first base. Shit, man, we need another closer. I mean, another catcher. Why are you saying closer every third game? I don't know if I would do that. Not every third game. We say like every six. Just to get them a feel for it, you know? All right. So now, gotta get rid of you, Armando. I apologize for that one. Did they win that motherfucker? Because I don't think so. Because it would have said some shit on there. They went 4-0, but I don't know if they won. Hey, Venezuela won in real life on game two. Damn, what happened? Who lost? Oh, we got beat by Puerto Rico. Who scored that game? We got beat by Puerto Rico 2-1. You know what? That ain't gonna happen when your boy get on that motherfucker. All right, so they ended up losing, which is fine. All right, because we got other fish to fry, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we got other fish to fry. All right, got bigger fish to fry, baby. All right, now this closing thing, we need to change that shit because we keep it on a strict order. Uh, I really want him to be the closer, man. I just feel more comfortable. I just feel more comfortable with a guy that has a really nice fastball, man. Because you're looking for swing and miss at the closer position, not contact. You know what I'm saying? Like, not contact. Because my Yankees, like, they had Clay Holmes at closer, and it was so nerve wracking. You know? Yeah, that shit was aggravating, man. Not having a guy that can get rid of that shit, you know? And that's what I need. I need to find out how good this prospect is. That's what I want to find out how good he is. Okay. All right. Well, let's do we got hold up. We got some people that need to go. All right. Lee Brooks Lee. I think he's a good player, but just not what we looking for right now. Let you go in free agency. Otto Lopez, appreciate you. That's just not what we're looking for right now. Let's see how that affects the depth. All right, cool. That's fine. All right, let's get one game in, man, before we end this first episode, man. I can't even do it yet. Hold up, gotta do our stadium. Gotta do our stadium, bro. All right, well, desert definitely. But that's dizzy. Field 2, field 3, field 4, field 5. Yeah, guess we do that. Shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. Yeah, I like that. Or is that shape? Yeah, shape 3. Let me see what shape 4 looks like. Nah. Yeah, shape 3. All right, so let's see. I like my walls 315, 335, 3. Hold up. Nah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It's 325, 3, 350, 375, 400, and then back the other way. Yeah. And it ain't no reaching, baby. Once it's over the fence, unless you can dunk a basketball, you ain't getting it. All right, top of the fence should be red. I don't care what I don't really care. That's what it should be. Damn, what did I do? Damn, what did I do? Oops. Hmm. Could do that. Give it a Polo Grounds feel. Go battle side. That's interesting. Got the lights. Stands with lights. Interesting. You know what? Yeah. Five, 50, Man, what we doing? 75. 400. Oh, hey. Drop the hoodie. Damn. 14. Wow. Shit. Nah. I want that. Well, 14-foot wall, motherfucker might not even be able to see the game. Get that shit right there. All right, top of the fence, that's fine. Bro. All right, so we're gonna put like 50,000 in there. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. 1,000. You know, like I said, the Yankees are a inspiration. We want to be as good as them. So, Brooklyn, New York, assign it to the Gamblers. There we go. And that, my friends, is the stadium. They want to be extra and shit. Make me do this shit over. I don't wanna. Kill. Right, weather. Let's see what we got. Let's go. That definitely ain't no New York weather, bro. I know 69 and I know 69 in January. That's a lie. Cool. We set up. We set up now. All right, let's go. How do I do the animation? Just do it real fast. Actually, fast. And there's something else that goes faster than that. Let's do that. Let's get one game in, yo. Let's get one game in. All right, let's see what we got, baby. Ooh, that shit look beautiful. Out of the park baseball, y'all y'all back, huh? All right, good shit. That's one out. Good shit. That's not possible. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, okay. Three up, three down. Let's get it. Yeah. Making six run, boy. Like I said, man, Alejandro Kirk isn't like the most crazy looking specimen on the baseball field. But I tell you what, that motherfucker can get down the line and he hit real good. Ooh, nasty. That's why I like him, man. Come on, baby, you gotta be better than that. I tell you what, we start getting motherfuckers on base, bro. It's a wrap. But we got Dylan Cease on the mound. And that's not good. Oh, we got a hit. Hell yeah. Oh wait. Oh, they got a hit. My bad. They got a hit. All right, Casey Myers. Hell yeah. All right, we got the trail runner. Yeah. Okay. Just one run. Up, up, up. That's a hit. Oh, a double. Hell yeah. Okay. Ah, come on. We gotta do something with it. Oh, we got the steal. Score. Let's go. Let's go. Speed kills. All right. We back square. We got a manufacturer. One out. Oh yeah, good job, Casey Myers. Oh, where we going? All right, that's out. Cool. Ah, Greg Jones. He moved too fast. Oh, you got him. You got him. All right, 1-1. Oh, that's out, baby. All right. Jesus Sanchez, and he's out. Good job. And another ground ball. There we go. There we go. Ah, man. Laura. Uh-oh, that's it now. Ah, still 1-1, baby. Say, get it. Can't let Springer do that shit. Let's go. All right, 1-1. Ooh, got him looking. Got Vladdy looking. Oof, Dylan Cease on that shit, boy. That's 10 strikeouts, dog. That's 10, baby. But Casey Myers holding his own, man. He holding his own, dog. He's holding his own. Yes, sir. All right. 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch. Oh, goddamn. That's 11. Goddamn. Woo. All right. Top 8. And it's a blooper. Uh-oh. All right. That's his 100. All right. But they moved the runner, which is what they wanted to do. All right. And we got to. All right. Yes, sir. Right up out of it. All right. Bottom 8. Let's see how we got. Let's see what we got, baby. All right. Dylan Cease ain't in there no more. Let's see if we can get some run. Oh. No. Never mind. Man. All right. Enrique. That's it. First pitch swinging. He's out. Oh, yeah. Good shit. All right. 1-1. 1-1. Bottom of the ninth. Can we do it? Nah, that's a strike, baby. Oh, did he get down the line? He did. He did. He getting at least a double. All right. Oh, wild pitch. All we need is some infield or some deep. Ah, now we need a hit. Come on, what we got? What we got? Oh, they walked them. They walked them. Ah, almost. That would have scored. Oh no! Don't load the bases. Oh, they walked in the run. That's deep enough. God damn. Oh, that's it. That's getting another one. That's 3-1. Damn, bro. That's tough. All right, so we need 3 runs. Oh, but that's one. That's one. That's one. That's one. All right, but we got the lead running 90 feet away. Oh, man, that's some bullshit. All right, they got that motherfucker now. That was good, though. But it definitely wasn't Casey Myers' fault, man. That motherfucker pitched his ass off. He pitched his ass off, bro. He pitched his ass off, man. But Dylan Cease was on some bullshit, man. He was not playing, bro. 11 Ks, but we got some runs across though. I ain't mad at that, man. And he got 97 pitches, which is right how I like it. 100, so close to 100. So he did all right, man. So who was the one getting the run? So Tolbert got the RBI, and then who else got that run in? So Dean or somebody got a run in on an error, which was pretty cool. Right? So somebody let that shit across. What was it? Enrique, he let that shit across. I ain't mad at that, man. Surprising we was in this motherfucker though. They gotta run, and we gotta run. And that was it for a while. And then once it turned into a bullpen game, anything could happen after that, man. Anything can happen after that. But that speed kills though. Yeah, that speed is crazy right now. Yeah, speed is crazy. But like I said, I ain't mad at him because that really wasn't no closing opportunity. So I ain't really mad at him for that. Um, but Myers did good in game 1, man. Like I said, to do some shit like that, that's pretty good, man. So, like I said, I think we good. We good for this episode, man. We gonna come back and we gonna probably let's see our schedule, man. See when we come back. Damn, I love the way that shit looks, man. Wow, that's really cool, man. It's really cool how they got it set up, man. I tell you, out of park baseball, they definitely be making the game better every year. At least they try to. And then as a person that's like that buys video games, bro, a consumer, that's all you can ask for is that they at least try to make the game better. Not just the graphics, not just the cosmetics, you know what I'm saying, but actually the game, you know. So I like what I like on this one, man. It's definitely a good thing, man. But let's see the schedule, man. I should have just stayed on the screen, man. But let's see the schedule. So we got March, April. So let's do hmm. So we in March, so let's do another month. So that was the 26th. So let's go April 26th, man. Let's see what the Angels got to do. So yeah, so next time we come back, we'll do the Angels, and that's where we'll go. All right, that sounds good. We'll say this right here, and like I said, that was cool. the first cool episode, man. Like I said, not the most views, but whoever's watching right now, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, said tell your friends that like this kind of stuff. But that's it, dog. We'll come back and then we'll do the Angels on the 26th, man. But I appreciate uh everybody who watched, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.